Hey guys, what's going on? I have a good one for you here today. I'm going to reveal a brand new type of agency. It's a brand new agency model that is going to take the world by storm, okay? Guys, forget about the social media marketing agencies, forget about the Facebook advertising agencies. This is completely different. And the thing is, guys, I know this model works because without even knowing it, I've actually done this twice and it just flat out works. But more on that in just a second. First, I want to tell you exactly why I know that this model is going to be huge. So right now, currently, I'm actually in a mastermind that's put together by Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. And I know it sounds crazy. I mean, I never would have imagined I would have said something like that. And I mean, heck, even my 20s, guys, I didn't know who Tony Robbins was. And I certainly didn't know who Dean Graziosi was back then. But anyways, yeah, so I'm in a mastermind that they put together. So if you don't know who Dean Graziosi is, let's see. He wrote this book here, Millionaire Success Habits. You may have seen it. It's a New York Times bestseller. And then if you don't know who Tony Robbins is, But anyways, this mastermind that I'm actually participating in right now, it's how to take advantage of the $129 billion information product marketplace, but how to do so without creating a course. Well, in this mastermind, Tony and Dean talk about the idea of a knowledge broker business, okay? And to me, that kind of seems like almost like an influencer agency model. Okay, let me explain what it is. So basically, there are two types of people in this world. You have the creative people who are outgoing and personable, and then you have the more analytical, reserved type people, okay? Those who are creative and outgoing, they have that bubbly personality. They're the type of people who can create a social media following almost effortlessly. It's like their personality just brings people in. They get huge Instagram followings. They build massive YouTube channels, and they do so effortlessly. On the other side, though, you have the more reserved people. Now, these are the people who are more analytical, and they kind of prefer the behind-the-scenes approach to things. So me personally, I'm more of the reserved and analytical type. Now, sure, I go on YouTube and I put my face on YouTube. This is just a huge opportunity, but that doesn't mean I'm good at it. And honestly, I don't particularly like going on camera, but I do it because the opportunity is there. And luckily, because I'm the other side of it, I'm more reserved, I'm more analytical, I have more business savvy because of my experience. I don't need a huge following. I don't need 700,000 subscribers to make a very good living on YouTube because I'm more analytical. I spot opportunities. I know how to monetize, okay? So here's where everything comes back to you now. Just a few minutes ago in this video, I mentioned how I executed the influencer agency model without even realizing it a couple times, okay? The first time I worked with a fitness influencer, okay? She had something like 150,000 Instagram followers, and her YouTube subscriber base was somewhere between 50 and 60,000. So she had a good following, she had the personality, people really liked her. Yet when I started working with her, she had something like 3,000 or 4,000 email subscribers on her list after years. And she was selling like 8 ebooks a month, okay, and at like $40 a piece. So off of that, she was making less than $400 a month, even though she had this mass following. It's because she didn't know the business side of it. So we got together, we worked, we made a few changes, we created a new product, we took a different approach. And in no time at all, guys, she went to surpassing something like 25 or 30,000 email subscribers. And the new ebook, which was only still selling for like $49, she was having $1,600 days. And I don't even remember what the launch was, something ridiculous. Basically more money than she'd ever made in one day in her entire life. So you can see I actually brought massive value instantly, really, without having to create the audience, okay? It happened a second time with another influencer. This guy had it all. He was good looking, personable, had the connections, lived out in California. But what he didn't have is he didn't have the knowledge of how to create the right YouTube content. I mean, he was stuck at like 600 or 700 YouTube subscribers, which is good for some, but he should have been doing better. So I worked with him. We made a few changes. We adjusted the way that he would create the content. We adjusted the way that he would kind of package his products. And in less than a year, he's now sitting at like 32 or 33,000 YouTube subscribers, just absolutely exploded. And he has passive income rolling in. So see, what's really going on here is the creators suck at the business side of it, And those of us who can do the business side of things, we don't really want to be the creators. Yet here we are sitting with social media, YouTube. It's the biggest media platform in the world, yet these two things aren't coming together for everyday people to actually make things work. Once again, creators don't know how to monetize, and people who know how to monetize, they don't want to be creators, okay? So we're really stuck. So this is where the influencer agency model comes into play. So imagine you as someone with a little bit of business savvy approached a creator with a following who is making nothing. What if you wanted to work with them to create a product, to start collecting emails, to develop a system that generated revenue? Okay, their 50% of whatever you could bring to the table is worth a heck of a lot more than their 100% of nothing that they were making prior, okay? So they're going to be willing to work with you. And this is so much better than like the social media marketing agency model, where if you do the social media marketing agency model, you're out there just selling, and I mean selling your soul and your services to businesses for like $2,000 a month. Where if you go for the influencer agency model, you are just basically helping people, helping creators better their lives, and you have the potential for a huge windfall. So guys, I know this is probably your first time hearing about something like this, and I know it can be a lot to take in, to visualize, and I know it can be very easy to dismiss. Yet, guys, this opportunity is real. And the thing is early adopters, the first to act, they face the least resistance. So really, now is the time. Now is the time to get out there and see if this model is right for you. Learn a little more before the market becomes saturated. Because right now in the description below, the first line of the description, there is an unbelievable opportunity to actually learn this model and see if it's right for you for free. Okay, this is an amazing presentation. Go ahead and check it out. It's the first line of the description below. And what you're going to see is, you're not going to believe it, but you're going to see the opportunity that's in store for you right now to be one of the first action takers for the Knowledge Business Blueprint. Okay? I want you to just go check it out and consider what I just mentioned here today. The influencer agency model. It's real, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the link in the description below, and we'll see you soon. Bye.